Tell me, Sam, how does it feel to have your film, Their Finest, closing the Santa Barbara International Film Festival?
I don't really know. It's sort of a bit overwhelming. It's a film I'm very, very proud of, so to be able to kind of come somewhere like Santa Barbara with this film that's very sort of close to my heart is obviously very, very, very sort of, it's a great feeling. Really, really happy to be here. It's my first time here as well, so it's an opportunity to kind of see a new place.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
What drew you to the role of Tom?
I think Lona Scherfig, the director, she was when he first approached me with the project. We just worked together on a film called The Riot Club, which was something again that kind of threw me out of my comfort zone, and I knew that this would be challenging in its own way. It was a sort of a unique way. It's a unique war story, is the way that I keep sort of describing it. It's a romantic comedy set in a time that obviously there was a lot of bad things happening, and I think it's sort of an uplifting story about a young woman kind of coming into her own sort of power whilst a lot of men were away fighting and kind of serving their country in that way. It's about a young woman who sort of serves her country, becoming a writer for the people, and it just sort of seems like a unique and original way of looking at war, if you know what I mean.
And how did you prepare for a character living through the London Blitz? Did you have to do any research, or?
Yes and no. I won't lie and say that I sort of witnessed and watched and read about every single man that lived through that time. I definitely watched silent films of the time that the producers kind of put on my lap, and it's a different world, and it's a world that I can't fully relate to, and I never will be able to relate to. So as an actor, you kind of have to channel what you do know and the experiences you've lived through, and fortunately, nothing has been that tragic in my life. At the same time, I think none of them were thinking about the tragedy of the time, and I think that's quite apparent in the film that their sole purpose is to kind of, as I say, to sort of give the nation hope. And I think, of course, we're all, the entire world is going through moments of very severe,
topic, can you speak to this film's timely portrayal of government and propaganda?
I don't know what there is to say. I mean, this is a fictitious film based in a very, very real time, and what's become very apparent is so many people have their own opinions on things, and we've fought tirelessly to have freedom of speech. And what's great is that it's sort of bringing the world together in whatever capacity, and people are having their voices heard now more than ever. I mean, my character's job in the film is to kind of galvanize those people, to make them realize that they are worthy, and they can. Every voice is.
We need that right now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sam. Enjoy
Thank
tonight.
you very much. I'm excited. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.